be done. So you start untwisting here, like so. If you see, you don't want this showing right here. You want the band to be over one full time. So we're going to twist it back around, and then we'll put it right here in the one grooves. And then we'll want to take this forward and make sure it's locked in place. If you can see right down here, the backstroke ledge clearly needs to be calibrated. This is way too far. It needs to be right down at water level. So the first thing you'll do is you grab a screwdriver with an Allen wrench part of the key. If you see it's at 0, you want to start at 0 so that it's in a neutral position. You'll start by unscrewing all 4. If you can see over here, there's 2 screw areas right here. You'll want to unscrew all of them. You don't want to unscrew them too much, or else they'll be falling in the pool. We'll start by unscrewing the first one.
You want me to do like a time lapse for this section?
No, you're good. Just keep videoing it. I'll meet this part we're talking. As you can see, they're just enough out. They're not too out. You don't want to lose these. It's very important not to allow these to fall into the pool. If you want to get a wider angle, I'll show you how we can start twisting it forward or backwards. So if you can see, it's going to start at 0. If you want to get a little bit closer now and see how this will start moving, or you can move it forward. So get an angle of the water shot and the rope to see how it'll start moving down to just under water line. As you can see, the water is just resting over the backstroke ledge. You have now calibrated the backstroke ledges. When you're doing this and you're testing these, you want to make sure you have a touch pad in. If you don't have a touch pad in, you're not going to get an accurate representation of where the backstroke ledges are supposed to be. After you have calibrated the backstroke ledge properly, you need to make sure you tighten the bolts. Please know, when you're tightening the bolts, you do not want to strip the bolts, or else you'll have another problem. So just loosely, with your fingers, tighten it the rest of the way, until you can't tighten it anymore. It's too tough. Tighten the rest of the screws the same way. That's how you accurately test a backstroke ledge.